Well, hello. Let me take my mask off again. This is Steve Long. I'm the president and CEO at Hancock Health, and it is great to be with you here on Facebook Live. You may see that I am back in regular clothes. This has been kind of a different change for me. I'd been in scrubs for a couple of months, and I am happy to say that I was able to barely squeeze myself back into my good clothes. So I'm now trying to figure out how to make them all fit again, because scrubs are too comfortable. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you about how things are going and in relation to coronavirus and the rest of the economy and the world. And I will say that, the virus is not gone. And I know that I've been saying this for several months now, but the fact of the matter is that the virus is still here. And while we have had a remarkably good experience in Hancock County, and frankly in central Indiana and the state of Indiana as well, our case numbers have fallen, but they're stable now. I would say they're really not falling anymore, and they spike up and down a little bit, but they're at a lower level than they had been. But when you look at hospitalizations, those continue to fall. When you look at deaths, they continue to fall. So the trends really are kind of going in a good way in the state of Indiana and locally and regionally as well. But if you watch the news, you would know that worldwide the number of cases are at their highest level ever, meaning that each day is higher than the day before. And it's a very troubling trend. And in fact, even in the United States, we are seeing some of the highest new case numbers on record since the coronavirus began. So it's kind of a troubling thing out there, and it is a good reminder for us that this thing is still out there and it's still infecting people, and it is still a dangerous disease. Although we've developed a few treatments, there's just a few, remdesivir, and then we have convalescent blood plasma. It really only helps those that are really pretty desperately sick and they're in the hospital and they're at risk of being on a ventilator. We don't have a treatment for people that are still outpatients, and there is no vaccine. We are still many, many months away from a vaccine. And I know you may watch the news and it says, well, hey, by the end of the year we'll have a vaccine. I hope that that's the case, but I'm not confident of that. And even if there is a vaccine by the end of the year, it's going to take a while to make 7 billion doses of it. So we're looking at probably the middle of next year before it's widely available. So you look at all of the trends and you see what's happening, and I can say that I think that our good experience in central Indiana is because we've done the Hunker Down Hoosiers, and it really has worked. And that is what slowed the spread of the disease. It helped our hospital systems not to be overwhelmed. And I will tell you, that was the goal. The goal was never that it would be gone. Right? We can't kill the disease. The vaccine is going to be required to make this thing be gone so that we can get back to our real life that we had before. So just remember, as we're moving into the future, the virus is here. It's in the community still. We continue to have new cases in Hancock County. We continue to have people that are admitted to the hospital. Fortunately, it's only 1 or 2 on any given day that are inpatients, but it's not gone. So we need to practice really common sense. So wear the mask. I've told you before, I'm doing a project in our house, so I go to Home Depot all the time, and sometimes I feel like I'm the only one wearing a mask. But I'm very happy to say that Home Depot has required their employees to wear a mask, so I'm not alone anymore. But wear the mask. It protects those around us. It does offer a little protection for us, but it's mainly for those around us. Make sure that you wash your hands and clean them either with soap and water, which is best, or use this alcohol hand gel, which actually works pretty good. And I will tell you that I am not a germaphobe at all. In fact, I kind of believe in having bacteria around. I think that's a good thing for my grandsons. And my wife would be washing her hands with this stuff all the time, and I'd say, what does that smell? Can we just stop? Let's roll down the windows. But I am the one that does it now, and I give it to her. She was shocked the other day when I had her use my alcohol hand gel in my truck. Anyway, make sure that you do these things. Stay away from crowded places. I mean, and if you do need to be indoors in a crowded area, keep your distance. This is all common sense. It's really important for us to do because there is no cure for the disease and there is no vaccine. And we do need to get back to our normal life. So let's live our life. Let's be smart. Let's use common sense. And let's do what we do as Hoosiers and as Midwesterners. And let's just do the right, rational thing. So as you go through life, make sure that you continue to keep up on all the latest news and events. And if you have any questions about coronavirus or the fact that you can come back to healthcare and you can come back to the hospital, it is safe. We've done all kinds of things. Make sure you watch our videos. Go to our website, hancockregional.org/coronavirus. If you do have questions you'd like to get answered, you can do an email to nurse@hancockregional.org and get those questions answered. So with all that, please continue to watch for us. We have more information. Look at the website. And if you have questions, let us know. So with that, have a wonderful Friday and a great 4th of July.